Welcome to the fourth video of Python tutorial series. In this video, we are going to understand about all numeric data types we have in Python. There are three main numeric data types. One is int, that is integer. The second is float, and the third one is a complex data type. Let's try to understand all three data types. First of all, we are going to discuss integer and float. So if I declare a variable like this, if I say a is equal to 9 and b is equal to 5.75, this means we have two variables, one containing a whole number, the other one is having a float value, that is a decimal value. Let's try to print value of these two variables. I'll say print a and of course print b. Let us run this code. It says 9 and 5.75. So the values are displayed, but how will you check which is a float value and which is a number? For that, Python gives you a function called type. So I can check what is the type of a and what is the type of b. Now let's try to run this code again. As you can see in the output window, it says class int and class float. When it says class, that means it refers to a base class. What exactly a class is, that is not the scope of this video's discussion. But right now, we can focus on int and float. So type function gives us the idea what type of value a and b is having. So this also determines, the value of variable determines the type. Let's also try complex variable. When we say complex variable, for example, a is equal to 4 plus 5j. Let's print value of a and also print type of a. In the output, you can see that it displays 4 plus 5j and the class it says is a complex data type. So these are the three main numeric data types we have in Python. The question here is, why do we need a complex data type? So it is basically when you have a complex number, that means it's an extension of a real number where the j stands for some imaginary part. This is used when you have more complex mathematical statements to execute. Python has a built-in support with complex number, but if you are not dealing with fairly advanced mathematical features, you can certainly ignore complex data type. So to summarize, let's try one more program again, which is having all the data types we have discussed. I am going to use a negative number also. I can say minus 45. B is equal to, let's say, 678, C is equal to 56.90, D is equal to minus 100, E is equal to, I might say, 45J. I can display all the values by putting a comma in between. So I'll say A comma B comma C D and E. So this is going to display all the values. So in this example, we have integer, float, both positive and negative, and a complex value as well.